Hello, teacher. Uh, my name is Orlando. Uh, it hasn't been easy for everyone to face quarantine, but we're close here than ever. One of the questions that I get asked the most here on Orulus is Emily. What camera should I start? Why for creating content on YouTube? I live streaming. And my answer is start why your smartphone. But here are a few accessories that can really help you living up the video quality on your smartphone, including some typical modes, and they don't have to break the bank. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about some simple exceptions like this one right here, or every some more dynamic exceptions that are still a super effective blade. Coming up, hey, what's up, Emily? Here why your rules. Bring your best tips and tools for building your influence. Why video? Um, and if you're new here, we do a lot of tips. This channel to help you grow your influencer facer while social media is weird as teach great reviews like this one. But let's dive streaming into content. Why my first recommendation and easy smartphone mount right here that the like I agree if you don't hate one. This from Bestseller and use $8, and the reason I love it is because it's about showing your smartphone boot vertical and horizontally really easy. If you look at some in the months online, some Duke team are used vertical. Now really see that wow, use this for stories, right? You use the for vertical content, IGTV, and not use weekend content. Now in this case, I put the smartphone mount right on the top of hobby 3K. But you can use any can of table type. Now we actually covering some of those details, which I love. This is safety because as I use this software here in my home office and use the Windows and Android cross. And so I will now go on Instagram Live, typical of Facebook, on every YouTube Live. If I'm using my smartphone right here, I can go vertical and you can use it from create content or film in Facebook Live maybe. I went to the horizontal stream. I flip the horizontal. I use record the content. This will also be really great. Safety for reactivity. Shooting prepare YouTube videos using leading like this, and you call plug in the microphone or accessories. This as well. So for $8, if you don't have the amount like this yet, I highly recommend this sample busters. For the second recommendation, we're taking about the Scotty immediate tripod and smartphone mount. I this didn't come $40 $20 here in Colombia, and you can check this out like tutorial of the various accessories and the YouTube description below. But I love this one. Is this a good recovery solution? This is now the start of the wow necessary prep. But as you go, I mean, there is a probability or you get think is you can erase the elastic vertical or use losing it using bank and in horizontal it's generally solid view. I mean you get what you pay for. It's all is practice. It's nothing really aluminum. Mm, I mean that's this case here too. So it's different like solve this problem. And so you have on the one hand just a sample all in one kit. In quality recommendation this and then it's topically is I mean just don't quit content right here. I just right off the poem. I use it really cool and I don't accessories at all. But if I don't want a little bit of view there audio for me. It's a really better audio for me. I love the blog and the view 8K from shore. That's kind I install my lighting for right here. I love this writing for my Scrum. This is around $20. It's really cool, so you can arrange it to a music can of day, line, and answer of the jobs and number of line. Number, excuse me. It goes through the various color temperatures. And you can screen, you can power in the international battery charging group light, and you put in the right front your smartphone. There is this camera right there, so you can this right live. So now you can of configure the content creation accept you. Really you use our user is right case this right and more but exactly why the basket. I saw another can several type of like this, so really simple solution that don't have to break to bank or rise so far. We have recorded two of my public is our teacher. Good days. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.